Oh, wait. Silence your phone. We rolling? Hey, welcome back. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas from Matt. Start that over.
No.
Yes. Hey, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas from everyone at Matt's Meals. Today's a special day, as you can see by the ensemble. It's Christmas time, so we're going to do a little bit different. No one else is going to be here, just me. The house is completely abandoned, except for the man behind the camera, but he's cool with it. So 2.5 to 4 hours worth of total content. He's given me the approval, is that correct? Opposite day, he's just, oh, what? I thought I was home alone. Well, hello, Marshall. What brings you here today?
Oh, I'm here for the Secret Satan party.
Secret Satan party. Anyway, for today's episode, are you going to come along on this journey?
I'll pop back in every once in a while.
Building a gingerbread house.
But I have scotch.
That scotch in building is against health code and building regulations.
I think the city will look past it.
I don't know. This is a lot of work. I've been reading about the side of the box for the last 2 years since I bought this. So
You bought it 2 years ago?
we're not going to eat it. Let's get started, shall we? We good, director?
Yeah, still.
Sweet! Alright, first things first, you open your precious little box and you will find all sorts of wonderful treats, candies, colorful sticks, alien goo, squeegee bag, and a tip. So, I'll read those off camera. So let's get started, alright? We're gonna need a rolling pin and some egg and some milk to make the bread. Oh, we don't have to make the bread. It's already done! Oh my god, that's amazing. Don't need this anymore. To the ghosts. Alright, so majority of the work is already done. I don't even need all the tools. That's amazing, right guys? So much better than like actually having to work. So, the next step is to get the icing, because we got to decorate this happy little house to make it all festive and cool and not just a bland block of ginger. So, as far as it comes to my attention, we have to cut the tip off of the bag. So, you take you take your scissors, sharp ones preferably. If you have dull ones, I advise you to get sharper ones, or to get like a stone to help cross, like the ancient times, cavemen and whatnot. And you will then proceed to cut off 3/4 of an inch off the tip of the bag, like that. You're thinking, oh man, that's silly, you have no control. Well, that's where this magical tip comes in, because then you slide it into the bag all the way down, and that is your icing dispenser port right there. Helps you regulate the flow of the icing when you decorate the said house. But let's get this wrapping off of our delightful little house. We're gonna have to come up with a name for our happy little house and the street that it's gonna live on. Any favorite childhood movies or Christmas stories you guys like? My personal favorite is Die Hard. I know there's debate whether or not indeed it's a Christmas movie, but I assure you, it's one of the best ones out there. So next comes the icing. Take the big bag. I called it alien goo before, but I found out it's icing. And then it says you will then proceed to snip a corner of it, and then we will start to push it into the main bag. I was informed that you need to take some time to warm up the bag so that it is not rock hard, but you don't want it too gooey where it's like milk. You want it like a see like a clay, a solidus powder, maybe would be the opportune word. Would you agree, Director?
No.
Let's go ahead and cut open the bag. And then let's take a look and see what we got inside there. Well, that is definitely white powdery liquid stuff, but it's not really a powder, it's more of a chemical base. You want to get a look in there? What do you think of that, huh?
It's like a bag.
Oh, my apologies. Staff, what do you say of that? Yeah. Well, I got the memo that we need to keep moving. So let's proceed then with pouring it into the bag. Slide the open part in. And we're going to start squeezing it out. Get it out. Oh, there it goes. Reminds me of marshmallows. You ever have a marshmallow? It's quite delicious, nutritious, edible. How was your Christmas, Director? Did you get all the flashlights and everything else you wanted? Oh God. Well, as you can see, we have finally got all the icing out of its receptacle and put it into a new receptacle. But before we start decorating our house, it'd be a good idea to get the rest of the candies and whatnot out of the bag. So I'm going to put all of them in this happy, handy little bowl. I got clearance, or clarification, that the party is not till later, and so Marshall's random appearance was unannounced and unscheduled. I apologize. Shouldn't happen again, most likely. Are these wrapped in more plastic?
So you don't want me here, Matt?
God, scary. Where'd you come from?
I'm everywhere, Matt.
You are everywhere. Wow. You're an expert in all things color and candy. What, did you say that be unwrapped as well?
I would think so.
Well, so apparently we have to get these guys.
You want a hand, Matt?
You know what? If you have a free hand,
Job. I said job, sorry.
Oh.
you are welcome to step on in. Delicate. Now remember, these are ancient.
Yeah, you're 2-year-old, Matt. They're already breaking. I just picked it up and it broke.
Patience is a virtue. All right. See,
I'm
you
just
crack open a
I'm just
smile.
gonna do that.
Tiny little edge of it, and then you wrap open the other edge of it, and then you push to close. You ever see Jurassic Park?
Of course, Matt.
Good. It was not clarified as a Christmas movie, but it's a movie nonetheless.
You're damn right, man.
And amen.
I like how no matter what you're doing, the raptor's always staring the camera in the eyes.
His name is Green to counteract the recent movie's Blue, because this one's more festive. Can't guarantee he will be remaining that way, but he is more festive. This will be easier because these are not individually wrapped. Praise the Lord, right? Silent Night, Holy Night, and all that stuff. You ever go to church, Marshall, and sing the hymns?
Oh, yeah.
You know what one of my favorite hymns is?
What was it, Matt?
Masho, Masho. You get the picture. Well, sorry about that. You didn't want to stay for the rest of the 8 verses. So, next, it kind of is, the ball is in your court. You get to do what you want. The icing will give it that kind of like snowy, Christmassy texture that reminds you of the Christmas spirit, and then we will proceed to begin putting all of our fancy little decorations all around the house. So, let's get started. First things, it's winter. I mean, you got blizzards, and you got snow, and you have, what's the snow equivalent like of a tsunami mixes with ice to create a bliznami? Bliznami. Hashtag bliznami. So, we're going to create a bliznami on top of our house. The house is sturdy enough. It's going to be able to take it. The winds won't blow it down. And you will twist the end of your icing pack And you will then proceed to push the icing through. And we are going to decorate our house. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I mean, this is just like that box. I mean, when you look at the outside of that box, you're like taken away. It's unfortunate the box went to the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. We can't have a reference. But it just, oh, this easily comes out. And we're gonna just keep on getting a little bit more out. And, okay, so we got a big old front came in out of nowhere. And, wow, you know, it's all right, because sometimes those blizzards that come out of nowhere really do just come out of nowhere. So we're just going to take advantage of this massive front that came in, and we're just going to get a start on it there. And let me grab a knife or any other utensil. And we are going to play Jack Frost and spread it around on there. Oh boy. This is just beautiful. And we're going to continue to spread this bad boy around and really get that festive spirit in play. Oh boy, look at all that icy goodness. Couldn't ask for anything better, I mean, right? That's right. This is Christmas. And this house is going to shine with Christmas spirit, whether I live or die trying. Oh boy. I mean, like much like nature, it's unpredictable. It's unmatched, untamed. You can't predict what's going to happen, and you can't anticipate it. But you know what? Look at that. I mean, that's looking pretty damn good. I mean, from where we started with just an empty counter, boy, we have made great progress. And we are going to get a little bit more progress in, but first we are going to have a small little break because I'm getting quite thirsty in the heat of the moment. Welcome back. So as you can see, we have made extremely good progress. May or may not have had assistance from a blanket in help. But you know what? This is our house. We've made an amazing progress towards it, and I love it to death, and it would absolutely shatter my heart if anything were to happen to it. But let's remember, this is 2 years old, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, this was planned like 2 years ago. So we're going to start over. So, anticipating this moment, we're going to try again. So this one will be a little bit easier, I think. And guess what? This is within the current month. So we might have better luck. After all, it's just me here today. No other guests. So it's not like I'm embarrassing myself in front of my friends. We're going to open this bad boy up. Again, I used a knife. If you have your hands or a hatchet or katana or musket rifle, anything works. And there we go. Same as the last one. We got some Hershey bars to work with. We got some more little candies. This one though, actually is going to require a little bit more of my own ingenuity. Those are the previous instructions. The new instructions are thankfully on the back of the box and in color with pictures. Oh, it's going to make so much more sense. And look at this thing. I mean, they thought of everything. It's already got the nozzle. The bag's been reinforced. No more bliznamis. I mean, need massage the icing pouch for 1 to 2 minutes. Bring icing to room temperature and make it more adhesive.
Nice.
I actually almost killed it.
Mike, shut the fuck up!
Shut the fuck up, this is my tank, fucking Scorsese.
Shut the fuck up!
Well, we are back. My good friend Kessler magically showed up, and he is going to begin essentially massaging it until it is room temperature for me. Is that correct?
Oh yes.
Are we at room temperature yet?
Almost.
Getting there. All right. While he's doing that, we have to do the daunting task of break down the house. So, as you can see, the house does not have a basement level, so these obviously are the sides of the house. So we're going to, gently as possible, snap them in half. Oh, thank goodness, you know. You have to appreciate the stuff when you use it within a reasonable time frame, I think. Is that not the truth?
Absolutely. Yeah, no, 2 years is a little too long for a gingerbread kit, in my opinion.
You think so?
Yeah, I would have. 1 year is pushing it.
1 year was pushing it. Well, I've been planning this episode for a long time, but budget constraints and time restrictions and
Getting all the
talents, accountability, insurance,
Yeah, insurance.
everything to make sure we're safe.
Bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy, fancy word.
So much
So,
red tape.
do you think we got room temperature there?
I think you're good to go there, Doctor.
That is amazingly well done. Thank you, mister.
Glad I could help.
Awesome.
Zip.
So, next, we have to get tip. Ready? So for the tip, we have to cut it. Like I said, hatchets work just as good as scissors, right? Let's try this out here. I missed. You know what? Insurance is a very important part of what we do, so we're just gonna go back and just use our safety scissors, and we are going to cut the tip. Let's get a little bit more there, because as we knew last time there were struggles. All right, so now the next part, we have to start filling in the frame, because it's like the nails of the house. You put it in about 10 to 15 nails on the base of each wall of the house to solidify the structure so that it can stay upright. So let's start by getting the base started. What does this remind you of, Paul? Christmas, Yuletide cheer, the birth of Jesus, money, flashlights. What does this remind you of?
All of those things,
Good.
clearly.
And there, drop the base. So, the next part is you begin placing down each piece of the house. So the first thing is we're going to make sure that the back panel and the front of the house are upright and stationary. Ta-da, ta-da. I'm not going to punch out the door because you know what? It's cold outside. If you open the door, you can't close it again. So we're going to just keep the doors open. Or closed. Whatever word.
Looks like you use a
Hey!
set of hands.
Well, hello there, my good friend from Kyrgyzstan. How's it going?
Yeah. Hi.
This is AJ Von Koss.
Hi.
How about you take the two side pieces and you stick them in those two, and you just put them along the
Don't
sides.
we have to put along the sides?
Yep, put it right there. Beautiful. And how about you put that one on its opposite polar part? Polar Express. Because we're going to have to ensure that it's capable of standing on its own 2 feet.
I'll just Just like that terrible pop song, I'm all about that bass.
Who sings that? Shania Twain?
It was like Taylor Swift, but not Taylor Swift. Like she kind of looked like Taylor Swift, but like bigger bone. I don't know.
Kemba Walker?
Probably.
Doing a smashing good job. So how are your adventures in Kyrgyzstan? 5 out of 10?
They ended like 2 years ago.
Well, good
3
things-
years ago.
All good things must come to an end, right?
Absolutely.
Well, what do you think of that?
Well, there's no roof, so it's gonna be a little drafty.
Well, the roof is going to come in time. But how about we give that a few minutes to asphyxiate to itself? And it's a good word. Harden.
Sure.
And when we come back, we'll begin with the next part, the roof. Because every house has to have a roof. Hashtag roofs save lives.
Oh no, wait.
The Rossi Goblin passes by. I thought he was gone for the year, but the new year is soon upon us. Are you ready for the next part?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna have you take that icing and we're gonna solidify the nails on the top of the house. You familiar with how houses are built?
I mean, sort of. There's a big gap there between the walls.
Natural. The insulation will go there. I mean, we gotta put the insulation, the houses meet building codes. There's all sorts of rules and guidelines. Don't worry if it drips over the edge. I mean, it's part of the winter charm. Snow and festivus. Probably get a little bit on there and beautiful. Now, the next part is gonna take all my skill and cunning that I've established over my years of cooking, because now the roof must be attached. So we have to be cautious and gentle and place the roof tiles on top of the house. And I'm gonna have to sit and hold this for about a minute. Yep, how about you put some icing on top? Hashtag the hands of God. Protecting the town residents. What's the name of this house? Jungiology? Jungiopolis?
Junji House.
Junji House. We have the Junji House.
Or the House of Junj.
Can you write the House of Junji on the front door?
No.
But if you want, how about you put a little snow around the base of the house, because then we can start decorating it. So just start filtering the whole base with a bunch of frosting gooey wonder enchantment. And try and get around. When you need to get to the side, just let me know and I will shift quadrants. I apologize for the ghost of Christmas past over there. He used to be jolly, but obviously from the past you can't sometimes learn very well. Beautiful indeed. Awesome. Now I'm gonna let go. And if all things fall into place, or stay in place, scratch that, edit that out, you're good at that stuff. It will stay standing as the house the Lord built. Not to say that I'm the Lord, I mean, gosh, no, I'm sorry. Sorry, Mom. We're just
against the
gonna,
10 Commandments.
thou shalt not build gingerbread houses.
Something about idols, I think.
Yeah, that's the fifth one,
It's one of them.
tax evasion.
It's in the top 10. Put it that way.
All right. And it lives. All right. Well, now I have to let it sit for 30 to 45 minutes per the instructions. So, well, what do you guys want to talk about? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Tidings we bring to.
I think you're forgetting the real reason for the season.
What is the real reason for the season, Reed?
Carlo Rossi. It's the real reason for the season.
No, not the sangria.
I'll take a glass. All
Ah!
of the 17 people that are going to be watching this know the reason for the season.
No,
Do you know anything about Carlo Rossi,
you were
Matt?
on the roof the last time you had that.
Yeah, well, we make mistakes. You go to rehab.
You don't embrace the season with
You want a
more
whole chicken?
mistakes. What is that? Where did that come from?
The whole chicken.
That might help with this. We're going to make some punch.
You know what? I also brought some duck jerky for your dog. And
Came prepared.
I am so confused. What in the world is going on?
You got a bunch of liberal shit going on, and we're gonna spice some things up a bit.
Camera, I apologize for my friends and family tuning in for this wonderful, delightful little seasonal gift.
So,
But sometimes I can't control the actions in the kitchen.
so can you give me a little history lesson there, Matt? They say the Holy Trinity is 3 things, correct?
It is indeed.
What are those 3 things?
The ghosts, the spirits, the Lord of the light, and the Jesus of the Christ.
But it's 3, right?
There is 3 of them in there.
Actually, it's 5 alive.
Well,
It's the Father, the Son, lemon, and lime.
that I did not know. When did that get introduced to the catechism?
Probably about 1978, thanks to Philip Morris.
The banker?
So what we're gonna be doing, I don't know why you're doing this piddly bullshit, but we're gonna make us some sangria punch. He's having troubles right now.
He's had a lot of scotch. He'll be fine. I'll take him to the doctor.
So we got ourselves some 5
hell is
alive.
that?
It's the body and blood of 5 alive.
I can see. It looks like the icing that I had. Oh
Yeah,
no.
it's a good juice.
Oh no.
It's a good pull right there. What we're gonna do? We're gonna get our sangria that's got extra dog hair on it.
Probably should take it back. It's got dog hair in.
We're gonna crack the toss.
You're tossing the Ross. No,
It's good vintage.
good vintage and the whole thing.
The whole thing.
God.
We're making a punch, you see, and a punch is whatever the fuck you want to put in it. So this is the little kid wine they give to the little boys.
Yeah, I'm non-alcoholic. It's safety.
Yeah. We're not going down that road again. And we're gonna do that. I'm literally not following a recipe. I am just
You're building.
I'm just fucking.
That's what
living.
I did. I built this happy little house.
Yeah.
Junji Town.
Gingertown.
Junjopolis.
So we're adding about this much of ginger ale, that much, and then you just gotta do.
What
a little,
about the chicken? Are we adding chicken to that?
maybe a little aperitif. We'll have some chicken,
Appertini?
appertini. We're just going for it.
Okay.
We're just feeling it tonight.
I can see this.
And this
A lot of red.
This is the full consecration of Colorasi's blood, you see.
That's not till Easter we start dealing with blood.
Well, that's what you think. Back when I was in confirmation, there was a lot of blood.
That doesn't sound like it was a... What school? Where did you go to school for confirmation?
Somewhere in the woods. This
Alabama?
doesn't look very good. All right.
Oh. You splashed a little Rossi.
I think you're supposed to.
Have you been tossing already?
No, I have not. This is a fresh.
I was gonna say it was not cracked, so you can't already be hashtag baked already, right?
It's a Carlo Rossi miracle.
I can see this.
So we're mixing them together, and we're going to ornate our glasses in the blood of our Lord and
Ornate.
Savior. Yep. Cheers.
Oh my gosh, that's a mess. What? No, this is about Christmas, not 5 Alive and
That's the blood of Jesus, son.
blood of Jesus. Didn't give his blood on Christmas. He was born in a manger with sheep and whatnot. Oh,
It
there's a lot of chemicals there.
it tastes.
Oh, what is that? Grapefruit in there?
I don't know.
Disgusting. What is in 5 Alive? What did he drink?
Told you.
What did he drink?
It's the body and
What is
blood.
that for scotch?
Oh, it's a different glass.
It looks dirty. Scotch dirty.
One more?
No, good. I'm good. Oh gosh. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
It's something.
you know what? I can see this being a liability issue. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in for this happy Christmas. From all of us at Matt's Meals to you, thank you so much for your continued time and Merry Christmas, one and all. See you next year. Well,